Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Frank Puzzles. This is a new channel where I'm going to share my love of puzzles with all of you. My goal is to post at least one video every day, and I hope you enjoy watching my puzzle solving and listening to my thought processes. And now, onto the puzzle. Today's puzzle is called Entropics by J.C. Goddard, and here are the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply. That means putting the digits 1 through 9 in every row, every column, and every 3x3 box. Global entropy. Every 2x2 square must contain at least a low, that is 1, 2, 3, a medium, 4, 5, 6, and a high, 7, 8, 9 digit. So in every 2x2 square, there has to be a low, a medium, and a high, at least one of each. Digits along, entropic lines. Every set of 3 sequential digits along a line must contain a low, a medium, and a high. So this is similar. It's just that on the line, there has to be for every set of 3 on the line, you have to have a low, medium, high. Digits along lines may repeat if allowed by other rules. Okay. Digits joined by a black dot are in a 1 to 2 ratio. So that means if this is a 2, this would have to be a 1 or a 4. Digits joined by a white dot are consecutive. So if this was a 2, it would have to be 1 or 3. Not all dots are given. Okay. Digits joined by an X sum to 10. All X's are given. So what this is called a negative constraint. And that means that since there are no X's at all on this puzzle, and it says all X's are given, that means no 2 cells add up to 10. Right? That's just what a negative constraint is. So again, if it didn't have that rule of all X's are given, then then you could assume that 2 digits must add up to 10. But since we are given that specific rule, that means that there cannot be in this puzzle any 2 cells that add up to 10. That's just a rule. And make sure you remember that because some of these negative constraints are sometimes hard to remember. Anyways, those are the rules. If you want to play along, there's going to be a link in the description, and you can click on the link and play. And now I'm going to get started. Let's go. Okay, now this is interesting then. So these have to be separate entropic lines. So this cannot be 1 and 2. It could be 2 and 4. It could be 3 and 6 or 4 and 8. So we have 2, 3, 4, 6, or 8. These are consecutive. Okay. Another thing is that these 3 have to be one set of low, medium, and high. These 2 have to be the same. So these 2 cannot be the same as this. So let's make this one color. Make that orange. The orange has to be one of these 3. Okay, I'm not sure. This is similar. This is 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. So anything that applies to here also applies to this box because it's symmetrical around the diagonal here. Now this is interesting. So this cannot be orange. These have to be 2 different ones, which means it has to be the same 2 here, right? So let's just color one pink and the other one yellow. So this is also pink and yellow. Ah, this has to be orange. And because that's orange, this has to be orange. Right? Right, because since this is an entropic line, 3 in a row cannot be, they all have to have a low, a medium, and a high. Right? Okay, so this cannot be orange. If this was orange, there would be no orange here. So there would have to be, so again, this is pink or yellow. This is pink or yellow. This is orange, so this one cannot be orange. This has to be pink or yellow. So the orange has to be one of those two. We don't know which. This is also 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. This is consecutive. So there's an orange here, there's an orange here. So in every 2 by 2 square that contains at least a low. So the orange cannot be here, because if that's orange, this is a 2 by 2 square that does not contain an orange. So this is pink or yellow. 2 by 2 squares. This is fine because this is all 3. This is fine because this is all 3. This is fine because this is all 3. Okay, so whatever color this is, it cannot be that one, right? We know that orange cannot be here because orange has to have one here. So since orange has to have one here, this cannot be orange. So it's either pink or yellow. But if it's the same as this pink or yellow, if it's the same as this one, then you would have two 2 by 2 spaces which cannot have that color. So this has to be here, right? Oh, right. That can't be orange, right? If this was orange, this would be a 2 by 2 space without an orange. So therefore, this has to be an orange. So since this is orange, we have 1, 2, 3. So orange, one blank blank. This is orange. So that has to be orange. So these two are orange. This is orange. This has a separate one. Okay, so let's change these. This will be pink, and this will be yellow. So this has to be pink. That means that's yellow. This is pink, and that's yellow. Okay, so this is obviously one pink and one yellow, so this is fine but as a 2 by 2 square. This is fine as a 2 by 2 square. This is fine as a 2 by 2 square. This has to be yellow and orange in some order. Wait, so since this is 2, yeah, this has to be pink. So this is yellow, and this is orange. So this is yellow. Okay. So we have 2 by 2. This has to be yellow and pink. So this is pink. This is pink and yellow. That's fine. One of these is yellow. Okay, yeah. So this is yellow. So this has to be yellow. And that means that's pink. So this is yellow. Okay. So this one has to be yellow because it cannot be, there would be 2 pinks and 2 orange. This would be 3 pinks actually if that was the case, if that was pink. So we got that. Um, one of these is pink. One of these is pink, so this cannot be pink. So this is orange or yellow. One of these is pink. One of these is orange. Okay. Right. So one of these has to be orange. So either this is orange or this is orange. Either way, this cannot be orange. One of these has to be pink. So this can't be pink. So this has to be yellow then. It cannot be orange from this, and it cannot be pink because of that. So this is yellow, which makes this yellow and that yellow, interestingly enough. So this has to be some combination of orange and pink. This is some combination of orange and pink. This is some combination of orange and pink. So orange one has to be one of those two, which is fine. Some combination. Okay. Ah. This can never be 8 because yellow has to be in both of them, and then it has to be with a different color, right? So if this was 8, this would also have to be 8, but then it would be 4 and 4, and these would be the same color. So this cannot be 8. It could be 2, 3, 4, or 6, right? That means one of these is 8, right? One of them has to be 8 because yellow's in both of this, but we have all three entropies represented, and the only one that's not is 8. So one of these is 8 and 4, which means yellow is the middle one. So we're going to color all the yellows as green, right? Because we know it's a middle one. So this is 4 or 6. This is 4 or 6. So this has to be 3 or 8. Right? Because one of these is 6 and it goes wait, that's not true. It does have to be 4 and 6 in the middle, but it could be 2, 3, or 8 on the outside. Right? It could be 4 and 2 also still. So this is 4, 5, 6. This is 4, 5, 6. This is 4, 5, 6. So 4, 5, 6. We have 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay. One of these is orange and the other one's pink, right? Therefore, this means this is 2 oranges. Similar logic, one of these is orange, one of these is pink. This has to be 2 pinks. What does that mean? That means along here is a green and yellow. This is also a green and a yellow. Or sorry, green and a orange. So this is a green and orange, which means we only have oranges and pinks here. This is green or pink, which means this is orange and pink. Right, and this has 3, so that's fine. This is also green and orange, right? So since this is green and orange, we have pink and orange in the other ones. Right? Similarly, this is green and pink, which means these can't be green, so this is pink and orange in these. This is also pink and orange. This is also pink and orange. So because of that, we know where the green is. So this is green. So this is also 4, 5, 6. We know one of these. Doesn't really tell us much. One of them has to be green here. One of them has to be green here. That doesn't really tell us much, though. One of these is green. Doesn't really tell us much. One of these is green. Hmm. So whatever color is here cannot be here. Is the opposite there. Same here. These are opposites. These are opposites. That means these are opposites. But it doesn't really tell us much. These are opposites. We know there's a green here somewhere. One of these is green, one of these is orange. So one of these is 8. One of these is 2 or 3. Consecutive. So this is either 3 or 7. This cannot be 5. Because it would have to be next to one that's the same color as it. So this is 3 or 7. Oh, interesting. This specific one has to be 2, I believe, or 8, right? If this was 3, this would have to be 2. If this was 7, this would have to be 8. And those are the only possibilities it could be. So this is 2 or 8, so this has to be 4. Which means this cannot be 4. This cannot be 4. This cannot be 4. This can't be 4. So this can't be 8. Interesting. Um, What else do we know? We know these are opposites. We know these are opposites. We know these are opposites. And therefore, these have to be opposites. We know these are opposites. One of these has to be orange. Doesn't really tell us much. One of these has to be purple. That also doesn't tell us very much. One of these has to be green. Oh, this can't be orange. If this was orange, there's a 2x2 square without an orange because these are both orange. So this cannot be orange. This has to be pink. Similarly, this can't be pink because of the same logic. This can't be pink. This can't be pink. This is the only possibility for pink because it has 2 possibilities here. So this is pink. This is orange. Because of that, there is a pink here. That doesn't really tell us much. Green, orange, pink. This is green or pink. This is green or pink. This is green or orange. This is green or orange. Okay. So one of these has to be pink. One of these has to be orange. But we have no guarantee about anything else. Okay, so interesting. Hold up. So say this was orange. then this would be orange. This would be pink. Pink. If this was orange, this was pink. If you have orange, pink, this would be orange, pink, orange, pink. This is one of each. This is pink. This has to be one of each. Okay. If this was green, okay, that's an interesting one. What happens if this is green? If this is green, this has to be orange, which means that's pink. And this would have to be orange, right? Because that would have to be pink. Because you can't have two greens here. Oh, wait, hold up. None of these are orange, so this has to be orange. Yeah. None of these are orange. These three are orange, so this has to be orange. So this cannot be pink. This is orange. And since this is orange, we have two that are orange here, so this cannot be orange. So this has to be pink. Either way, so that's, yeah. Okay, so this is fine. One orange there. Okay, so let's look at 2x2 squares. No 10s anywheres. Does that help us anything? I don't think so. Okay, 2x2. There's two greens here somewhere. And there's... Okay, so that doesn't help us much. There's a green here at least. There's a green here at least. We don't know. It could be two, though. This has all three colors. This has all three colors. This has all three colors. We know there's a green here, but it doesn't tell us very much. These have to be opposite colors. These have all three colors. These have all three colors. These have all three colors. There's a green here. There's a green here. There's a green here. This says all three colors. This has 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 a purple, so this has all three colors. These have to be opposite colors. We don't know about that yet. This has to be green and orange. Same here. This has to be green and orange. This is green and purple. Oh, wait. We got... Okay, so this is three oranges. Okay, so we got three oranges. Okay, so that's it. This can't be orange, so this can't be pink. This can't be pink either. This can't be orange. So because that's orange, this can't be orange, so that's pink. Which means this can't be pink, so that's orange. This can't be pink, so this is orange. Which means this can't be orange, so this is pink. So this is orange, orange. So this has to be pink. This is pink, pink, so this has to be orange. Which means that's green, and that's green. Hmm. Okay, that's interesting. Where is the green here? It cannot be two greens here, so it could be one green and one green. Okay, that doesn't really help us much. So we have a pink here at least. We don't know which. Huh. This has all three. This has all three. So one of them could be green. This has all three. This is all three. This is all three. So one of these is green. But again, it doesn't tell us very much. One of these is orange, but it could be two orange there. Oh, it can't be two orange. Oh, okay. One of these has to be orange. And we have an orange here and an orange here. So the rest of this is blue. Or sorry, not blue. Green and purple. So there's no oranges here. I think we have a similar thing up here, right? Because this is all symmetric. So this has to have a purple, which means this can't be purple. So this has to be green. So this is green and orange, and green and orange, right? So this could be anything, this could be anything, but we know there has to be at least one purple there. So therefore, this is specifically green. I don't know what that really tells us, though. So there's one purple here, and there's one purple here, right? Which means there's a green and orange here, and a green and orange here. So this is an orange here and an orange here, which means there's one orange here. There has to be two oranges here. Interesting. Okay. Huh. Now, what else do we have here? We know there's one orange here. We know there's a green here, but that doesn't tell us much. Could be two greens here. We know there's a green here, but that also doesn't tell us much because it could be two greens here. Oh, that's interesting. Now that's a thought. These have to be different, right? Because we know there's one of each here, and therefore there's one of each here, and this has to be one of each. So this is either one of these two, right? Now the problem is, so say this was green. One of the other ones is green, which means there has to be a purple on there. Oh, okay, that doesn't tell much because there's two purples at least. Ah, okay. One thing we do know is this does not have an orange, so one of the oranges has to be here, which means this cannot be orange. So this is also green or purple, right? So this, either this is orange or this is orange. Same here. One of these is purple, right? So this cannot be purple. So this is green or orange, right? I'm not sure what that tells us. Um, oh, interesting. One of these is orange. One of these is purple. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I'm wondering if we have to apply the x sum somewhere now. This has to be 1 or 9, right? So this cannot be 1 or 9 because the other one would have to be here. This cannot be 3 or 7, so this is 1, 2, 8, or 9. This cannot be 2 or 8, so this is 1, 3, 7, 9. This cannot be the 2 or 8, so this is also 1, 3, 7, 9. So the 2 or 8, the other 2 or 8 has to be one of those two. Hmm. So this is 2, 3, 7, 8. Hmm. Okay, that doesn't help us very much. We probably have to do some more logic here. Um, this is either 1, 2, and 3. Oh, so this has to be 2 or 8. Again, this cannot be 2 or 8 here. This can't be 2 or 8. Oh. So this has to be 2 or 8, right? If this is 2 or 8, and so this can't add up to 10, this has to be 2 and 8, right? Interesting. Okay. Unfortunately, we don't have a similar rule on this side. Specifically because this is the thing that breaks the symmetry. Um, hmm. Okay. So the 2 or 8 has to go here. Uh, so this is also 1, 3, 7, 9. Interesting, though. Huh. The corresponding 1379 to this one has to be that one. So if this was 1, this would have to be the 9. Or if this is 3, this would have to be the 7. Hmm. Okay. Not sure if that helps us anything. One of these is green, one of these is pink or purple. One of these is green, one of these is purple. One of these is green. This one we don't know. We know one of these is orange. We know one of these is purple. One of these is orange. This has all 3. This cannot be both green. One purple here, one purple here. That doesn't tell us much. It says one purple here, one orange here. Okay. Yeah, this is feeling more like an average difficulty. My previous average difficulty was pretty easy. I don't know. This seems a little more difficult. Oh, wait. There's one green here, right? So there's one green here, which means this is either 4 or 6. So this can never be 1. Interesting. Okay. So this is 4, either 4 with 2 or 8, or 6 with 3. Right? Because one of these is green. So one of the middle ones is there. And it's 4 or 6. So we know. Oh, okay. That's interesting. This has to be 5. So this cannot be 5. We know this is green. This is green. So this is 4 or 6. So it has to be one green. It cannot be 2 greens. So one green is here, which means this is pink and orange. This cannot be 5, therefore, and this can't be 5. So this has to be the 5. We have 4 or 6. This can't be 5. This has to be 5. So the 5 would have to be here. Okay, I don't know if that tells us very much, but we also know 3 cannot be here. Interesting. Because 3 has to be either here or here, right? So this is either pink and orange. Sorry, pink or orange, and then the other one has to have a pink or orange. Okay. Hmm. Okay. What does that tell us? I mean, this could be 2 or 3 with 4 or 6, and this could be 2 or 3 with 4 or 6. And that would work. So this would be 1. Hmm. What does this say? Hmm. We know these are opposites. So this is oh. Interesting. Okay, so we know this is the same as this cannot be this one. So this is the same as that, which is the same as that. Interesting. Okay. So if this was interesting. Okay. So these two are the same, essentially. We know that for certain. So if this was 4, this would have to be 3. And this would have to be 4 and 8. If this is 6, this would have to be 7. And this is 6 and 3. So this can never be 2. Right? If this is 2 and 4, this would have to be 4 and 3. But then these are different colors. Okay, let's look at this logic then. If this is 4, this is 4. This would be 6. This would be 3 and 6. Right? So this would be 3, 2, 1. So that would be 3 and 6, and that would be purple. If this is 6, this is 7. This is 6 and 3. Interesting. Okay, what does that mean then? So, okay, again, if this is 4, this would have to be 3. This would be 1 and 2. This would have to be 4, so this would be 8. This would be 3 and 6, 3, 6. Um, so the purples would be here. So this would be high, right? So if this was 6, this would be 7, 8, and 9. This would be 6 and 3. So this would have to be 2 and 4. So this would also have to be high. So either way, that's high. We don't have a color, though. So this is 5 with 7, 8, and 9. Oh, interesting. Okay. One problem. If this is 3, this would have to be 2. But the problem is the 2 would also have to be there. So this cannot be 3. So the oranges are hot. They have to be high. And the pinks have to be low. So therefore we know then this is 2, this is 8, this is 4, this is 6, so this is 4. This is 4. We get 3, 2, 1. So this is 3 and 6. This can't be. This is. So this is 8. No 6, no 1, 3. This is 7, 8, 9. No 1 or 3. This is 3 or 6, so this is 1 or 2. This is 1 or 2. No 8. This is 1 or 2. This can't be 2, so this is 1 or 3. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. 1 or 3. This can't be 6. This can't be 4. So we have 5 and 6. So this makes 4. So this is 5. This is 6. This is 5. This is 5. This is 6. This is 4. Which makes that 3 and 6. This is 5. So this is the low. This is medium. Okay, so this is 7 or 9. This is 7 or 9. This is 1 or 3, or 1 or 3, or 1, 2, or 3, 1, 2, or 3, 1, 2. This is 7, 8, 9. Okay. So this is 7, 8, 9. This is 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9. This is 7 or 9. Okay, so this is 1, 2, or 3. Now we gotta look. Okay, so this is also 7, 8, 9. This can't be green because this is 6, right? This can't be green. So neither of these are green. Which means this cannot be red. This cannot be blue. So this is green, which makes this 4, and this 4. 6 is one of those. This become, okay, so this is red, red, blue, so this can't be red. So it's green. This can't be green. Same logic here. This can't be blue, so this has to be green. This has to be blue. So this is a 6. This is 6. So this is 4 or 5. This could be anything then now. It cannot be red. It cannot be blue, so this is green. And this is 6 specifically. So this can't be green. This can't be green, and this can't be green. So we have 1, 2, 3. 1, 3, 1, 2, 3. This is 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9. 1 and 3, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, so this is green. These are both blue, so this cannot be green. This has to be the same here. This can't be green. So this is green. So this one has to be 5. This is 4. This cannot be 5, so this is the 5 in this column. And so that's the green, which means we cannot have a green anywhere else. So this is blue. We have blue, blue, blue. So this can't be blue. This is red. So that can't be red. This has to be blue. This can't be blue. This is green. This is high. Okay. So this is 7, 8, 9. We have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This is 6. The 6 has to be one of these two, and it cannot be that one. So this is red. This can't be red. This is green. So this is 6. The 5 has to be one of these two. But we need a green here to fill the 2 by 2. So this is 5. Which means that can't be 5, which means this is 5. So this is green. This is red. Since that's red, this has to be blue, and it's a 3. One of these is red, one of these is blue. This can't be blue, so this is red. This is blue. So we got... And now we have the differentiation. So the question is... where can everything be? All right. Okay, so we know that this can't be 9, so this is 7, 8, or 9. So this can't be 9. Nothing adds up to 10. So this is 2. That's 2. This is 2. Right, so, okay. Let's remove the coloring now. So, now we need to figure out where pairs can be. So this one matches with this. Or sorry, it cannot match with that. It has to match with that one. And then these two are a pair. So this yellow has to be that one. Okay, so whatever's orange is here. So this can't be orange. So this would have to be the orange. So this would be the yellow that corresponds with that. And then it fits one of those. We don't know which. So this obviously can't be the orange one, so this one has to be the orange one, which means that's the yellow one. And since that's yellow, this has to be the orange one that fits. Which means this has to be the yellow one. Ah, so since this is yellow, okay, there we go. So that's the solution. This is yellow. This cannot be with the yellow. So and the yellow can't be here. This can't be yellow. Therefore, this is the only one that can be yellow. Therefore, the yellow has to be 3 and 7. So these specifically are 3. And this, okay, so this is 1. This is 1. This is 9. 7, 7, 7, 9, 9. Okay, no 1. So this is 2, 3. This has to be 8. This has to be 7. No 3. No 7. So this is 8. Okay, which makes that easy. So this is 8, which means this cannot be 2. So that's 1. This is 2. 9, 7, 1. Oops. This is 8. So this can't be 2 again. So this is 3. This is 2. That's 3 in the corner. That's 2. This is 3. This can't be 7. So this is 9. That's 7. This is 1. This is 2. So this has to be 9. And this is 8. This is 1. This is 2. This is 8, 1, 3, 7, 2, 1, 8, 9, 7, 9, 8, 2, 7, and 9. And it's done. Whoa, that was a pretty moderately difficult one. So I would agree that that fits the average um, test. Anyways, I hope you were able to solve this quicker than I was because that took a while for me to get to. But anyways, I'll see you next time. Take care.